Assalamu alaikum guys, I am Shahla and I'm here with the alternative opinion, and today I'm going to be talking about a controversial topic. It is the hijab. So I have heard a lot of scholars, imams speak about the hijab, how it is an obligation, that regardless of the situation we should not give in the fear and keep it on. There are certain realities that come with the hijab that are not being talked about. And in this series I'm going to be talking about those realities that that does not have our experiences in the picture. So this video is going to be about one of the realities, which is the fact that hijab is a luxury. What do I mean by that? Just like the Hajj, you are going on a journey which comes with certain financial obligation, certain other obligations that need to be fulfilled before you take it on. When most of the scholars, most of the imam talk about the hijab, they are addressing sisters that are privileged, that have a normal family, middle class to upper middle class family structure, where their father or brother are earning and providing for them while they attend universities and later on go on to apply for higher jobs, jobs that have not as much discrimination as the jobs that are middle to lower class. So for those sisters, alhamdulillah, they are blessed and it is easy for them to wear the hijab. But there is a whole other class of sisters that are not being addressed, that are not being talked about. So these sisters who are probably recent converts, coming out of abusive relationship, or just independent sisters who do not have any male figure behind them supporting them, they go through a very different experience with the hijab, because to wear the hijab and to get a job at Walmart is not easy. You don't really need any qualifications to work at Walmart, right? But unfortunately, there have been people who have gone and tried to work in Walmart just to get by, and they have been rejected based on their hijab. So they're already going through a hardship, they're already going through financial issues, they're already going through emotional traumas. They are told that it's an obligation, that Islam comes with certain responsibilities, it comes with certain commitment, and that the harder it is, the more reward you're going to get for it. So do not suspend it. Do not suspend your hijab. Allah will provide for you. I completely agree with those opinions, but until you yourself haven't been in that situation, you cannot speak for them, right? The underlining objective of the hijab was to observe modesty, not to be in emotional trauma or to be abused or to be harassed. That was in a different time period, that was in a different culture, where it was much easier for sisters who were from the higher class to observe the hijab and to stay inside their house, and they were royalties basically, right? And even in today's time, for some it is easy to put it on and to go on with their lives, but for others it's not. And for those sisters who are out there struggling, trying to get by, National and the Revelation support the opinion that you should suspend your hijab. Get to a place where you are able to happily observe it. Don't put yourself in an emotional trauma. Don't put yourself in a situation where it becomes very difficult for you, because it is a beautiful thing, it's a beautiful concept, but it's not for everyone, right? Not everyone is fortunate enough to observe it. The sisters haven't failed. It is, as a community, we have failed to take care of those sisters who go through that trouble. So even though we want an ideal representative, ideal Muslimah to represent Islam, we're not giving her an ideal situation, right? So to all those community leaders, to all those scholars, and to all those imams who make it an obligation and who do not really address these issues, start building programs where you are able to sustain sisters who are struggling. Start creating jobs for us. Stop using sisters only as volunteers, because it is time we start paying them for their hard work. It is very easy to say that fear God and Allah is going to sustain you, but it is very hard to be in that situation and go through it. So stop doing such a thing, or start addressing those sisters, start talking about it. And to all those sisters who are out there that are struggling with the hijab, your intention is only known by the higher being, and He is not going to question you or punish you for suspending a hijab because you're trying to get by. He's not going to question you. He's going to question the community that surrounds you. He's going to question the $1 million mosque builders or $1 billion mosque donors that you were ready to build $1 million mosque, but what about these sisters that you did not take care of? What about these people in your community? So don't be afraid. You are not going to be the one questioned. This is just the first issue that surrounds the hijab that I am addressing. And as I said, this is just an alternative opinion. Please comment, share this, and let me know what your experiences have been. And let's start talking about this. As I said, I'm Shahla. This is only alternative opinion.